Hello, my name is Jade Keenan. I'm a Salesforce consultant with Central App, and today we're going to be discussing editing pick list values in Salesforce. Now, before we get started, I do have a brief warning. When editing any type of data, specifically pick lists especially, it's very important to understand the intricacies behind that data before editing it. Pick lists are often used for automation, and they can also affect various different other places throughout the system. And so it's very important before editing any pick list by adding and or taking away selections that you understand the data behind the field. With that being said, let's get started. So starting from the home page, we're going to go over to our account object and we're going to open up a record here. And we're going to be, for this training exercise, looking at the type drop-down field, and we're going to be editing the pick lists in this field. So as you can see here, we have several different options here. So what we're going to be doing is we've noticed that we don't want a couple of these selections and we might want to add one. So we're going to go up here to the gear icon. It is the third over, and we're going to click the gear icon, and then we're going to go to edit object. So what this is meaning when I say I'm editing the object is that I'm going to be going into the back end of Salesforce where I can edit the account object because that is the object we are on. So we're going to click Edit Object, and this is going to bring us to our Object Manager. Now it's already opened up the account one. If I were to click on Object Manager, I could find the other different types of objects that exist in Salesforce, but for this case, we only need the account, which is why that quick action is such a great way to access this information. And then we're going to go down to fields and relationships. So this is where we're going to find all the fields that exist within our Salesforce org. One of the things I really appreciate is that we have our search engine here. So we're going to go in here, we're going to get type because that's the pick list we wanted to select. Now you can see here that the data type is pick list, the field label is type. So this is where we're going to go in and we're going to start editing the selections. So currently these are our selections, and we have the options to add a new one, to reorder the current selection, and to replace current selections. We also have the option to deactivate specific ones. Now this is where the warning really comes in. If you deactivate a specific pick list type, that's when it's going to oftentimes break a lot of different automations if that automation was using that specific type in its automation. So for our instance, we're going to go through and we're going to actually deactivate installation partner and technology partner. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to deactivate here, hit OK. And now you see that I have deactivated installation partner and technology partner. We do have the ability to activate these selections again. This is a really good suggestion if you have seasonal products or things that you're bringing in and out. One of the things you might want to do if it's not connected to any automation is clean up your pick list values for specific seasons or specific times. Now we're probably also, I would probably go ahead and remove that, but for the sake of our video, we're just going to go in here. We're going to add in a new selection. So let's say that our new selection is that we have a priority client as a type field for our account. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to type in priority client and I'm going to hit save. And now you're going to see here that priority client has been added and it's been added to our pick list field all the way at the bottom here. Now it kind of looks weird when you add a new one and it's right below other. Other's normally the last one you would see in a list view. So we're going to go over here and we're going to reorder it. And so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to move priority client up. The other thing I do have is that I can set a default value here, and I can also display values alphabetically. I'm going to go hit save. And so now you can see here we have our pick list values, and they're in the order we reordered them to be in. That being said, that concludes our training on how to update pick list values, both by deactivating and adding new ones, and then also being able to reorder them. I hope this training was helpful for you. Please have a wonderful rest of your day.